Hello Mzansi, my name is Siphokazi Sowazi. This week on Founder with a Soul, we conclude our journey with the National Empowerment Fund. Over the past few weeks, we've traveled around the country looking at what the NEF has to offer in terms of Black economic empowerment. I'm back at the National Empowerment Fund head offices in Johannesburg, and with me today is the General Counsel for the Post-Investment Division, Mr. Mzi Dayimani. Today, we remind ourselves of what this extraordinary organization has accomplished and what the future holds for Black economic empowerment. Mr. Dayimani, what is the role of the Post-Investment Division?
The Post-Investments Department looks after all the investments of the NEF, every transaction that we invest in as an organization. After we have finalized the disbursement process, moves over to post-investment. They are responsible for making sure that the client meets its targets in accordance with the business plan, which was agreed between the NEF and the client, and also assist the client in terms of other non-financial support, that is mentoring, training, and guidance. The mentoring will also entail the post-investment department obtaining other marketing initiatives for a client if there is a need. The post-investment department gets involved in the client's business as soon as the NEF has disbursed money into a transaction. So the minute that the fund management division disperses funds into a transaction, they hand over that transaction to post-investments, and when post-investments receives the fund, they immediately visit the client. They do what we call client visits, and they go and speak to the client to see how they are doing and see what their vision is and suggest some changes if needs be. And also they come back and then they do a strategy on how to deal with that particular business. So each and every transaction that we have invested in, post-investment gets involved in it immediately. After the NEF has exited from the transaction, they do what we call a post-mortem analysis. So they will analyze how the NEF has performed in the transaction, what were the challenges. So they're continuously improving the way that we're doing business in order to achieve our goals and to give a better service to our clients.
For over 13 years, the National Empowerment Fund has exceeded expectations by becoming one of the leaders in promoting Black economic empowerment in our country. What is even more exciting is how they've accelerated their growth plan to empower different sectors nationally. Well, that's it from the National Empowerment Fund. Do catch us again next week on Founder with a Soul when we focus on another funding agency.